Rays. Toronto hope to put a lid on their 7-game losing streak. Coming up next. Charlie Morton gets the ball for the Rays in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that can hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Leading off
Stepping up to the plate, Jonathan Davis. He'll get us started in this 49. One under the lights. Now the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, guys, this team is certainly coming together. Everyone, we were down there before the game. There's a fight at the bat rack right now. They won in huge blowout fashion yesterday, and they're looking to continue that offensive surge in this one. Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul, still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Another one sent foul. Hit on the ground out to short. Bichette gathers it in. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, you know they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 spot right now. He leads the team in batting average right now, and it seems like every time he goes to the plate, he's getting a knock. Obviously, that's not the case, but these guys really rely on him for his consistency and the spark he provides with the bat in his hands.
Now at the plate, Devin Travis. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First offering on its way. Grounded to the right. To his right, Robertson. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Got him.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 27.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch in on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
And we're just underway from Tropicana Field. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. And now the Rays will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Number 70 is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Wendell.
First pitch coming. Here it is. To short. Rogers scoops it up. And there's one away. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I know they're hoping to get more production from the 7-hole these days. He's coming off a month where he really slumped at the plate. Didn't even pick up 15 hits. Maybe he breaks out here and we get to see the player that we all expect to see. I know the patience is wearing thin.
Stepping in, Daniel Robertson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, no balls and a strike. Look, guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hit.
Sogard.
Here's Eric Sogard, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch, and that's in there for strike 1. In the dirt here. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here.
And this is what happens when a power hitter is at the plate. You don't want to give him anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough-to-handle wild pitches. There's a chance they just put him on first now to avoid him doing any real damage.
So 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Ready on 1-2. Drilled to first. Smoke is up with it, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Batting fourth, the second baseman, number 8.
Now at the plate, Brandon Lowe. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lays off 1-0.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
1-0. Here it is. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Robertson on third with 2 out. That one's in there on the black. 2-1. Grounded up the first baseline. And Smoke will take this one over to the bag, and the side is retired. Rays strand just the one. We are still scoreless. Into the box now, number 13, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front. A ball and a strike. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And let's take a look at center fielder Kevin Kiermaier, multiple Gold Glove winner, probably the most athletic outfielder in all of baseball. This guy makes the highlight reel look routine and has an absolute rocket for an arm.
Now to the plate, Justin Smoak, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
It's very difficult being a switch hitter, and very rarely do you see the same hitter from both sides of the plate. He's a far superior hitter from the left side as opposed to the right side.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. The 1-1 home. And it's fouled away. No score here as we play inning number 2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. First offering on its way. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Oh, 1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Fouled away. The next 0-2 is taken for ball 1.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there. The 1-2 fouled off.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Again, a 1-2. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. Blue Jays go down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in, Tommy Pham, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Tommy Pham.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball in there for a called strike.
0-1.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
Now that's popped up. Smoke is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And, guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him, and they better be on their toes because a lot of balls are going to be put in play in this one.
Settling in now, Bo Bichette, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch is a curveball that's inside, 1-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard to the right. Foul. This one's down to third. Backhanded. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7, the third baseman, Yandy Diaz.
And that will bring in Yandy Diaz. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
2 out, nobody on. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
And that's through for a hit.
Batting 8, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
Here it comes on 0-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1 left for Tampa. We'll move to the third with no score. Brendan Rodgers bats next. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the at-bat. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
The 2-1 home is taken, ball 3.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Next to bat for Toronto, Reese McGuire. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Here comes the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Here's Randall Grichuk as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. Rodgers, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
First offering on its way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Hit down the line at first. But a foul ball, 1-1. Now a curveball's in there, 1-2 now.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on it.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Blue Jays held in check. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as Kevin Kiermaier settles in to start the inning.
Kiermaier.
Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
The right fielder, number 18, Joey.
Striding in once again, Joey Wendell. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too. A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2. This one's down to third. Scooped up, one there. The smoke at first, and they get them both.
The batter, the first baseman, Daniel Robertson.
So base is empty now after the double play. And here comes the first baseman, Daniel Robertson. First delivery to him on the way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this two-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. 2 balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman. Popped him up. Smoke is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing for Tampa. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. So digging in now, Devin Travis. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he can clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Rays Road to the Show report. Two guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Standing in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The 1-2. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Wendell has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both guys throwing the country hardball so far. Top speeds of 95 and 97. So here's the cleanup hitter, number 13, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat on its way. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
No strike.
Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Hit hard back up the middle. And that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Justin Smoke now as he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Gurriel, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Line towards center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair on to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Eric Sogard. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Sogard.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Here now the 2-2. Still even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Lifted down the line in left. On the run is Hernandez, and no one will track it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. 3-2 now.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
High in the air out to center field. Davis waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 8.
Up next for the Rays, Brandon Lowe. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Hernandez. 2 down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Tommy Pham.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Ripped down the first base line. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double. So some life with 2 away as he's into second with the opposite field double. And as we call on the team leaderboard, you can see that he currently leads the Rays in that category. In now, Bo Bichette, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Here's the 0-2. And it's fouled away. Pham at second with 2 down. Count remains at 0-2. Ground ball right side. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to St. Pete after a quick word. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
All right, Heidi, thank
Leading
you.
off for the Blue Jays, the shortstop.
Now at the plate,
Number
Brendan
7.
Rodgers. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
Strike 2 taken. A fastball that clips the inside black.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Boy, that's a crazy one for a pitcher right there. You're feeling pretty good about yourself, where you pump 2 of them in there.
10.
You're heading the count 0-2, and you're thinking, hey, this is pretty easy at bat.
Yeah, you step out of the batter's box 0-2, adjust your batting gloves, and hang on for dear life. But he was able to mix in a knock.
Into the box, Reese McGuire. No balls and a strike to count. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Here comes the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
fastball, not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. It's strike 2 swinging.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
No one out with a runner at second. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Ready now, Rendell Grichuk. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. In there, strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
In now, Jonathan Davis, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the 0-1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. First and second now, 1 man out. The 0-2 is a breaking pitch taken for a ball, 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him. And watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Into the box now, Devin Travis, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. but picked up on a hop. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for naught as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
For the Rays,
good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Baseman, Yandy Diaz.
Here's the first pitch to him. Strike taken up in the zone. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out.
Now batting, the catcher, Travis.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. High in the air down the right field line. Grichuk is after it. Into the stands. He got it.
Really nice play right there. One of the things that was great about this, he was able to get close to the stands, get a good read on where the fans were, and track that one all the way into the glove. Terrific play on a ball that was definitely going to be out of play.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Two out, nobody on. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Bends down and he barehands it and give it up on a phenomenal play to retire the side. Down in order go the Rays. 6th inning coming up. Still zip zip. Stepping up now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Number 27.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. The 1-0. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, digging for 2. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Up top, it's 2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Standing in now, Justin Smoke. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he'll make it back in safely at third. And he lays off the pitch up and in, ball two.
This would seem like an easy RBI situation. 2-0 count, runner in scoring position, but you have to know there's an open base, and he might be pitching around you.
Guerrero takes his lead at third with one away. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team the lead.
3 balls and a strike now to Smoke.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The next 3-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Hernandez.
At the plate, Teoscar Hernandez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Comes set. The 0-1. And that's a fair ball, line to the right side. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Now the Rays manager's going to take that slow walk out toward the mound, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game. Number 70 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Now pitching for the Rays, number 70.
Stepping in now, Brendan Rodgers, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch.
1-1.
And there's ball one. Two out here and a runner at second. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. And a slider called strike three as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. A run for the Jays thanks to the RBI double. Through 5.5, it's now 1-0 Toronto. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Joey Wendell. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And the pitch. And low, it's a ball and a strike. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Daniel Robertson. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First offering on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike one. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Richard. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Eric.
So 2 outs now in the Tampa Bay 6th. And that'll bring in utility man extraordinaire Eric Sogard. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this pitch is right down the middle. Strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line to the right side. But that's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a ball. 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. 2 out, nobody on. On the ground to third. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We're through 6 full. The Jays are out in front 1-0. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. Coming to the plate now, Reese McGuire, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
10.
First pitch on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. The 2-1 is a fastball down below the knees.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
3-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. 1 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Randall Grichuk.
So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th. And the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. One out, nobody on. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now. 0-2.
Great job right there, scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The next 0-2 misses for ball 1. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. The 2-2 one more time is laid off and the count runs full.
One thing to take note of is how these last two batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
In now, Jonathan Davis, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Wendell is there, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays, but they're up 1-0.
7th inning stretch.
Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Brandon Lowe. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in his zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
Fouled off. The 3-2 one more time. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Stepping into the box, Tommy Pham. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Here's the 1-0. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
2-0 count. The pitch. 3-0 now. Bo Bichette will be next. Lowe gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
Hey.
3-1. Now the 3-2 pitch in the air out to left.
Waiting on it is Hernandez.
He's got it one away.
The batter, number 11.
Digging in now, Bo Bichette. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0. Runners on first with one down. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Chopped now to short. Can they get two? Rogers picks it up to second for one. On to Smoke, but it's too late as they'll get just the one. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn two.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
First pitch of the at-bat, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Quick check on that tying run at first, and he'll dive back in safely. Fastball well outside.
2-0.
A runner on first with two away. Too high, and it's 3-0. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. The 3-0. Lofted in the air out to right field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Rays strand just the one. They trail this one 1-0. Chaz Rowe has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 52, Chaz Rowe.
Digging in to try it again. Devin Travis. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Travis.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. A bouncer to the left side. To his left. Diaz. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Pitching certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. Digging in and looking for more, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Low takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Lourdes Gurriel.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, number 13. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way. Looked like he was swinging no matter what that time as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Takes this the other way to right. Wendell is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order, but they're on top 1-0. Tim Mesa is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 58, Tim Mesa.
So striding in, Travis d'Arnaud. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The set and the 1-0 pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. Travis d'Arnaud with an even 2-2 count now. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was great all night long.
Matty V, what a nice performance in this one. 7 shutout innings. Watching from the dugout now. Hard to believe that he could pitch any better than he did through the first 7 innings.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. Ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Got him reaching there. Strike two.
2-2 the count.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Now in the box, Joey Wendell. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one. Line, but speared on a hop. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Digging in, Justin Smoke. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Justin Smoke.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And he lays off for ball one. One and two as he chases the slider. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the box now, Teoscar Hernandez, as he'll take a look at ball one. Popped him up. Oh, he brought it back.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box, Brendan Rodgers, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's the 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
Now the pitch. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays, but they lead it 1-0. Ken Giles enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Toronto, number 51, Ken Giles.
Into the box, Daniel Robertson. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. He's set and the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Davis is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home ninth.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
Stepping into the box, Eric Sogard. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
First pitch of the at-bat, and it's fouled away. And he takes this one high, 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Davis moves over. 2 down.
The batter, number 8.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brandon Lowe. Lifetime numbers against Ken Giles. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Giles is ready. First pitch on the way. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Nope, that's
good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Count is 1-2 now. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. And this pitch is looked at for a ball, and that'll even the count of the Rays' second baseman at 2-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a one-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Toronto Blue Jays rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Number 70 earns his 8th victory of the season. Charlie Morton struck out 10 in the losing closing effort.
Ken Giles
Hammers down the save. His